Alright, hello everybody. So this is Nick. I don't have a cool call sign like the other motorcycle vloggers do. Maybe I should just make something up crazy. I guess it has to be something kind of like some kind of internet slang sort of name with some numbers on it. Like, you know, Nighthawk 47 or like Extreme 82. I don't know. I realize that, you know, YouTube limits its videos to like 10 minutes or so, so I figure, well, my commute to and from work is about 4 minutes if I'm really fast and 10 minutes if it takes a while, so why not just do a video from my commute whenever I feel like I have something to talk about. So yeah, I guess the thing I wanted to talk about today is how I got into riding motorcycles. My coworker was just one day at work, he was just like, hey, I'm gonna learn how to ride a motorcycle, anyone want to come with me? And I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. So we went and learned at the Harley Davidson store, which was actually kind of hilarious because the two of us really didn't fit in. We're a pair of web developers out here in Maryland, so we were definitely the odd ducks there. We learned on Buell Blasts, which are, I guess, great to learn on, but they're kind of rickety as far as bikes go. And at that point we didn't really know any better, so we just bought Buell Blasts because that's what we learned on. And so what happened at that point, I had the Blast for about 6 months. I picked it up on Craigslist, and after 6 months I sold it again on Craigslist for about $100 less than I bought it for, so I mean, it's not a total loss, right? And now I'm on my new bike, which is a silver 06 Ninja 650R, and I wanted to talk about, you know, how people pick bikes and how to really find the bike for you, and just kind of go over my experience there. I knew I didn't really want a cruiser. I really wanted to feel like I was piloting the thing, not just sitting in an easy chair, you know, cruising around. I wanted to be able to lean into the corners and all that stuff, but I didn't really want a super sport bike either, because I wanted to be able to ride around for a while and just, you know, go from Maryland up to Pennsylvania because I felt like it. And so I thought what I wanted was a standard, and I mean, that's kind of why I went for the Blast in the first place, is it was a standard. But and at first I really didn't even consider the Kawasaki sport models, because I thought that everything was a super sport and everything had clip-ons and everything you leaned over. But then I realized the whole sport line was actually pretty upright and pretty comfy. So I guess you'll notice I've got the drop bars here. That's just the way it came. But I'd probably rather have the stocks, but I'm not going to spend the money.
Nice pull, one down, nice pull.
But yeah, I think if I didn't have freakishly long legs, I probably would have bought a 250. Kawasaki Ninja 250R, one of the 08, the new ones, because those seem pretty sweet. But my knees tuck up real high on the gas tank, so I guess you can probably see it here as I lean down, but maybe. But my knees tuck right up under the lip of the tank on the 650R. So, I mean, if you can imagine what it's like to put me on a 250R, it's comical. And, I mean, if you saw me on the Blast, you probably would have trouble not laughing. So I really had to get something big, but I really don't need all this power. I mean, this thing goes 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds, and that's just, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I know there's faster bikes and everything, but I just want to ride around. And it reminds me a bit of Atlas Rider's post about don't call me a biker, and you know, call me a motorcyclist, because I'm not one of the sport bike guys, and I'm not one of the cruiser guys. I just kind of want to ride around, and I don't need to go blazingly fast, and I don't really care about the image. I just enjoy riding. So, I mean, most motorcycle companies, they make bikes for the majority of people, and most people are, you know, cruiser type or sport bike type, and there aren't that many people like me that just want to cruise around and don't really care if the thing's blazingly fast or what. And yeah, so I mean, I really did find people that I felt in common with the motorcycle vlogging community, because it seems like these guys are a little bit more technologically oriented like myself, and they That's vet. and they seemed a bit more reasonable with what they wanted out of a motorcycle. But yeah, so that's it. That was vlog number 1 after my test vlog, and now I am home. Envy my commute. It is beastly. The only problem with a commute this short is people make fun of you for actually taking a motorized vehicle to go about a mile, maybe a mile and a half. So, but yeah. All right, see you guys later.